is an autonomous RC car which we have used, and we have used 5 ECUs in the project. So we are going to explain you each and every module in the project.
Hi, this is Nikhil, and I'm going to explain the first ECU, that is communication bridge. So this ECU has been interfaced to Android app, and it communicates with this app via Bluetooth. So I'm showing you the Android app right now. So when I start the app, I get the notification to activate the Bluetooth since it is turned on and I need it to connect it to the system. So now I'm connected to Bluetooth. So I have two options here, either to disable Bluetooth or to connect to Thunderbolt. So when I click this button, connect to Thunderbolt, I'll be connected to the system, and now I have access to the Google Maps. So what I'm going to do is I am getting a current location from the GPS ECU. So it continuously sends the current location of the car to my device, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the destination. So when I give the destination, route will be it will plot a route, and I have two options over here, start, stop. So when I click start button, the checkpoints will be sent to the system, and the GPS further things will be continued by the GPS module. It will process the checkpoints, and so.
Hello everyone, my name is Shashank.
And my name is Neha.
We both have worked on the motor module. So basically a motor module consists of the servo motor, the DC motor, the LCDs, the RPM control and the backlights. So basically the servo motor is used for the direction of left and right. It controls the direction of the RC car. The back DC motor is used for the speed, at which speed the car will go. We have also included the RPM control by using 10 magnets, which controls the speed of the car on various slopes. These are two backlights. The red backlight indicates that the car is at the stop position. The green indicates that the car is moving. And we have used two yellow LEDs indicating whether it's going left or right. Now Nia will explain you about the LCDs.
So these are the two LCDs that we are using. This is the 20x4 serial LCD, and this is the graphic LCD. So on this LCD we are showing the data from sensors. This shows the data from the left sensor, the front sensor and the right sensor. And this displays the position of the car, if it is at stop or if it is going forward, or if it is turning left or right. And this is the data that we are getting from the geo controller. This is the turn angle, this is the distance to the next checkpoint, and this is the distance to the final destination. And on this graphic LCD we are also displaying the speed on this angulometer, and this will be on the digital meter, and this is the compass angle.
Hello everyone, my name is Rajiv. Me and my teammate Arthur Nugent have worked on the sensor module of the car. In this project we have implemented 4 Maxbotic sensors, one for the left, front, right and back. Our implementation is simple. We are triggering each sensor at a time, like left sensor first, then front and back sensors are triggered at a time, and then the right sensor. The data that we receive from the sensor module is sent to the master module for the further processing over the CAN. Each sensor is triggered for a specific amount of time. In this module we are triggering it for 20 milliseconds. So every sensor is triggered high and low for 20 milliseconds, and it's sent at 100 Hz. We have also implemented the headlights, so you can see that. And
Hi, I'm Samiksha.
Hi, and I'm Virginia, and we're working on geo controller. So in this module, we are taking the current location from the GPS module. Then we are passing the string to extract the values of longitude and latitude and send it to the communication bridge controller. We're also getting the compass reading and sending it continuously to the communication bridge controller.
Once we get all checkpoints from Combridge, we calculate the distance and turn angle and send it to master data, so that master and our car can follow particular direction to reach the destination.
Hi, all. Myself Saurabh.
My name is Abhishek.
So we have worked on the master module. So master module is receiving the data from the sensor module and geo module, and depending upon the obstacle avoidance algorithm and the turn angle from the compass, it is sending the data to the motor module, and to monitor that all the other boards are working properly, we have implemented the logic of heartbeat. So in heartbeat, what we are saying, each module is periodically sending heartbeat signals to the master module, and depending upon that, master module is linking an LED. The obstacle avoidance logic will be more detailed explained by Saurav.
As Abhishek said, master module getting data from GPS module and sensor. So sensor sending data, obstacle around the car, and GPS module sending final destination, turn angle, and distance towards next checkpoint and destination. So in our algorithm, we give more priority to avoiding obstacles, and after avoiding obstacles, we are moving towards the destination. So that's how we are doing this. Thanks.
So this is our Android app, and right now I am giving the destination for my car to reach, and then I'm going to hit start button. Okay. So the yellow yellow markers are the checkpoints that the car will follow, and once I hit the start button, the car will start moving, and it will stop only when it reaches the destination. Okay, I'm giving start button.